limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television. This one I saw earlier, and I'm really excited about this one because, like I said, the Penguin, that Colin Farrell, great job.
Nah, for sure. Colin Farrell winning that definitely makes me way prouder about my selection and what I watch and all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, agreed. Especially too, because like I tell people, like you need to watch this. Also, I forgot that he was the villain in Daredevil, right? Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah, I think so. I think so.
I'm remembering because I used to, man, with Marvel, that's when Marvel I feel like started making movies with X-Men and stuff. So that I used to love the idea of Marvel movies. I fell off of it a little bit, but overall, I still really love the movies. Um, all right, so everything else I haven't seen. What do they look like at least so I could see if I know them? Because I don't be knowing people's name. Yep, I don't know anybody, but Baby Reindeer I gotta watch, so let's see. Actually, what is he in? Richard Gere. Do you remember him in this show?
Nope.
Oh God. And he's been in a few things, not too much. But
Go back.
anyway,
What's the name of the
you
movie? Oh,
just
from
glance.
Baby
Oh,
Reindeer. Oh yeah, if it's about his real life. He's the real
oh,
guy.
oh. But
He
he's also
played
playing it
himself.
too?
He played himself and wrote the movie. Like he's really the guy. That's the secret thing
Oh,
about that. If it's from Baby Reindeer, that's what I forgot to say. Yeah,
he's
he's
the one in the glass.
bro. If you go watch the story and be like, oh my gosh, and then he evolved to be able to be a part of this like this. It's about this comedian dude who like just had a stalker that like loved and hated him and just put him through all this hell and had to get a restraining order and some UK kind of lifestyle of it all. It was weird.
Is he a comedian too?
Yeah, but I don't think he's that famous, but
But yeah, yeah. But
name one
that's
thing.
cool. See, I love those kind of movies when people write stuff and put themselves. I'm thinking of some other ones like that, but I can't think of right now. But as a creative, I think about ego. Like that's the thing that would
Mhm.
stop you from wanting to put yourself in it. But when we see these things, we all like generally love it, and we think like about the bravery of the person or the courage or like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even the creativity.
and for that to get him to the Golden Globe nominees, like you're saying, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
need to watch that with that backstory of it too. That makes it really intriguing. Is that the same for Shogun? I'm just kidding. No.
That's not him.
But yeah, all of these for best performance male actor supporting role in TV. Don't know about him. Harrison Ford, know him. Yeah, none of this excites me except the idea of Shogun that I need to get through.
The Javier Bardem
Yeah,
in the Monsters. Who's that? I think is that the dad. If that's the dad, oh yeah, he played that role
yeah.
because he's the one that the Menendez brothers killed, and they explained the kind of like type of guy and monster he is, and they were saying how he had homosexual acts and they had the same tendencies that his son had, and they
Mm.
kind of found out and knew and were ashamed of it, and they were using their rich power, and they kind of just had scenes about all that just because.
And
I
he's
think
in the Dune
he was
and Dune Part
dating one of
2.
the. Oh, he was in Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I don't know who he is. I think he's the king.
And Menendez brothers. I've heard of this story in social media a few times. I think I've heard of this as well. Monster, this actual show. But yeah, I think with that, whenever I hear someone see something or tell me something about something, it gives me interest. I think that's the biggest promotion is word of mouth. So you saying something positive about him would make me want to watch that show.
It's a good show.
All right, best performance in
Good
stand-up
little.
comedy on television.
Now, Nikki Glasser, she's funny and she be doing good roasts. She's
She
funny.
did the roast on 2025 New Year's, right?
I
Of
don't know. I ain't seen that
the
one yet.
year.
but she
I
probably
saw
will
it,
be.
and I think that was the first thing I saw of her was that. Of course, I've seen more things and other stuff, but when I saw that, I was like, "This is actually really entertaining." And then I was like, "And she's skillful too." Like as comedians, that's why I love comedy. But then I was looking up her comedy special, so I'm excited to actually watch her stuff. I think she also hosted the Golden Globes this
Okay.
year.
Come
I
on, man. She
think.
coulda won. Then she should have won.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
And right.
I really hadn't seen any. I think I seen Ali Wong. I think I did see hers, and she's pretty good at what she does. She is really good.
She's really good at what she does, and I like her overall. She is not that she was not funny. I think in the whole series, I got like 3 good laughs. That's a success. That's really good. I think if I was in the audience, I think, or watching with someone else, I think I would have laughed more times. I did do it right before bed too, you know.
Mhm.
And it was a funnier, like I could see how it beat out Jamie Foxx, which I think that was a really pivotal moment for him in his life. And the way they put this show together, I think was really great. It was really emotional. It was like a role that he played, but it was actually himself. And I loved his stuff, but I could see how she won over that because of it being a comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I told you the other night, I think you should watch Jamie Foxx just because I feel like we grew up watching the show and seeing him expand as
Yeah,
a
Imma
entertainer.
see that soon.
And we grew up watching comedy, so it's I like talking about comedy things with people who actually uh has an interest in it, opposed to what is like what they think is funny, which both are valuable for sure. But you know, when like how we did, we grew up going to comedy shows and watching what was it, Mad TV, and you know, we would get in the car after something and like actually talk about it and dissect these things. And I can appreciate what's funny to someone else and it not being funny to me, you know?
Right.
And that's what how Ali Wong show was to me. I was like, I can see how this hits the mark for her audience 1,000%. But I think this is probably the main list that I can imagine myself trying to even get through if I wanted to watch all of these things, which I won't. Every year with awards, any awards, I always want to watch everything that is on the list, you know, so I can actually have a valid
A lot of the
perspective.
stuff
Also, because 'cause I'm a creative.
a lot of the stuff I can tell is too boring for me to wanna watch. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch a lot of that. That's for the
But
people.
you'll be surprised, and I was telling you this the other day, is like, there's some stuff that I can't that's not for me, but I can sit there and be into the series just because
No, that happens a
that
lot.
you know? But
Yeah.
some stuff I can't. I think there was what's the show, Discovery of Witches on Netflix? That's one it's not on this list, obviously, but that's one show I'm like, I watched probably 6, 7 episodes, and, it's interesting, has all the elements I like, but it's like, this is actually still a bad show. Like, not bad, I will not gonna say it's bad, but it's still, like, not it's not on this list, I can see why.
No, I feel you.
Kinda
It's been a
thing.
while since I paid attention to the Golden Globes, so, I really don't even think about, you know, the Golden Globes. Like, I hadn't even I don't even know if it was probably 2020 I stopped paying attention or what, but,
For real, though.
I don't know what they wear before, who's famous, who wins. I don't really know, or any of the award
Well,
shows. So I'm gonna get back to that probably sooner or later. But
I always pay attention to red carpet, so, like, I haven't looked at this year's red carpet, so I think that would be cool to, like, look over, and then what I was gonna say? Oh, I think every year, I think the thing that pulled a lot of people away from award shows is just how society's moving, is that, like, the idea of validation, the idea that this entity or whatever group is giving you validation to be for your name to be what it is or whatever. And around that conversation, I've stepped out of it, but it's definitely been like, oh, why didn't this person win? Like specifically with Beyonce and Grammy's album of the year, you know? And
mhm,
it's kind of to me getting annoying, getting mad about who's winning or what. It's like, how much power do you put into, other people's rules and, acceptance or,
Yeah.
I can't keep doing that. So, anyway, man, that was kinda draining. It was a lot to read but I will say I like looking up this list because even since we started few days ago to now, I have a good list of stuff I want to watch. And surprisingly, I have most of these services, that was not like, I don't know how that happened in the last couple months, but oh, Black Friday. That's what it was. I was scooping up all them services. Um, anyway, um, yeah, I'm done with the Golden Globes. Um,
Well, then look, after this weekend, after this week, we could just talk about what we watch and what we watch. Because I downloaded a few things on Netflix, so I'm gonna watch some of that stuff and then come back and we could talk about it.
what did you download? What are you thinking about watching? Maybe like one thing.
I think Squid Games.
Do
I
that.
downloaded a few episodes of Squid Games. I think we downloaded the Jamie Foxx comedy show,
Do that.
and then I think I don't know some of her comfort shows that she likes to watch. I can't really remember stuff off. We're watching Dexter too right now. We're rewatching that
I need to
because
watch that.
the new show is coming out. It's like a New Blood, and then there's another Dexter coming out that's like it's like the original. It's like him growing up like right after high school, and then there's another coming out of like him like where he's at right now. So it's just like
Mm,
bunch of Dexter stuff coming up that we're just like, okay, we're
okay.
kind of into that. So we're just catching up, and that's what we got going on the TV land. What you
For
watching?
me, I need to finish watching Challengers. I definitely wanna run into The Substance at some point. Um, I definitely I'm interested in Moana too, but I don't know. I'm kinda slow to get into, uh, animation. I definitely wanna see Maria, Angelina Jolie. Because
Okay,
when she
okay.
did, I think Angelina did a, interview with Cynthia Erivo at some point, and people were in the comments talking different things. Baby Girl, Nicole Kidman, The Last Showgirl, I wanna watch. And I'm saying stuff I think I actually will watch, like, within this weekend because I got a lot of time. And then Daniel Craig Queer, yeah, I wanna get into that. And then I think it was one main other thing that Shogun, yeah. I feel like, I might give it a try sooner
No,
than
and
later.
then by myself, I think I'm probably gonna get some time to watch at least Dune 2. So, because I really just watched Dune. See, that wasn't on there, the Dune series
I wasn't.
prequel, but and that was pretty good. To me, that was very good. So, like, would just me being able to watch the Dune series and then I watch the Dune, like it's just on time for me to watch Dune 2. So like I'm gonna watch that real soon, probably like in
Yeah.
the morning or on the plane or something, because that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I gotta get into as well. But I feel like I watched maybe the first 30 minutes of it, on the plane. But I don't know, you think it's worth going back to the series? What, the series, the Dune, you think it's worth watching Dune 1 and then part 2, you know what I'm saying?
I would suggest like if you've seen the series and then you watch Dune 1 and then you watch Dune 2, it's
Yeah,
gonna be cool. But if you watch Dune and then you watch the series, then you can watch Dune 2. But if you watch Dune 1 and Dune 2, you can still go watch the series. And it's like it's not like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not like it messes up anything for you.
Right. Also, too, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this list as I was like naming what I want to watch. There's too much on here to say everything, but I am shocked to see cinematic and box office achievement Twisters. And this is like a remake, I guess, like a Twisters one. Sorry, that just went,
Okay.
I did not see that. So anyway, Twister
That
is one that like
nostalgia.
Jaws. You say what?
It's that nostalgia, man. People chasing that nostalgia, that
I
old
get
school
it.
feeling. They want that old school because everybody think, Mandela effect. They think they forgetting and erasing our knowledge. So we like to remember and feel things that we all remembered and feel,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I get it. It's just those are what I'm saying is those are the ones that I'm like held back. But there has been in the last 6 months, there's been multiple times where I almost watched Twister like on a plane or like just anywhere. And I'm like, I think I even started watching this new one. Actually, I did. And we got 2 minutes in, and me, who I was watching with someone, a friend, Me and her were like, "Nah, mm-mm. We don't got time." We especially with the fires in LA right now.
It's
I don't
too
wanna
much
watch a
going
movie
on.
about natural disasters.
Too much going on.
All right, well, let me get out of here. I'll let you go, get ready for your trip and stuff. And this has been Julian and Ghost talking about the Golden Globes.
You feel me?
Yeah. You know what? I'll say this before we go. I could imagine one day we could be wearing baby blue on the red carpet, talk about the Golden Globes at the Golden Globes. I could see it. I
Let's
could see
do
it.
it. Speaking into existence, man. Shout out to the Golden Globes, man. Invite us, to come do a interview podcast or win some awards. We'll do that too. You know what I'm saying? I know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
And I might not show up in my pajamas. Maybe not. Maybe,
they
maybe not.
sleeping on us. We might go to sleep at the Golden Globes. You never know.
All right, I'm about to go to sleep right now. So,
Appreciate it.
ciao. Make sure
Holla,
y'all
love you,
like,
bro.
subscribe, follow, all the things. Tell someone about it. Just two brothers talking. Ciao. Okay.